Emo Adventure. Welcome to day 1424 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Eat, drink, and be merry. Here with my friends. Idiom today for Supersize Your Business was eat, drink, and be merry. Got my caramels here and my chocolates, my empty bottle, my empty wine glass. But that was our idiom and our expression for today. It's been around for thousands of years, and we talked about 3 different ways this applies to our business. And I said, eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, your business may die. And of course, the original is eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we may die. And it's in the Bible, in Ecclesiastes. It's from the Greek philosopher Epicurus. So it's been around for thousands of years. And that means it's impacted our lives, right? I probably can't think of very many people that haven't ever said or heard the expression eat, drink, and be merry, right? They might not have heard for tomorrow we die, but they've heard eat, drink, and be merry. It's used all the time. And so we tied that to our business. That was Supersize Your Business. Our daily challenge today was about adventure. And I like this activity. It's like a circular adventure where you think about, it's a target of, well, what centers me the most? Since our annual challenge is to do one thing every day that centers us, several activities have been to do this. And I can't remember what they are. Adventures that center me. I'm trying to flip through quickly. Textures that center me. That was an interesting one. Because we all have feelings that different things make us feel more comfortable. I love soft, cozy blankets, right? I've got my soft, cozy Christmas blankets and things around that I cozy up to. Activities that center me was one. So today was, music that centers me. So there's been several of them this year that are really fun, that we just stop and we ask ourselves, what are some things that make me feel good about this, or that center me, and that make me feel more and more and more centered. Art that centers me. Well, there were a lot of these. Literature that centers me. That's interesting. I like to go back and see my food that centers me. That's a good one. When I do these or not. Now, I said I wasn't going to do it before the challenge, and then I ended up doing it. People that center me. People who center me. That might be the first one. Usually there's kind of places that center me. That's a good one too. Anyway, there's several of them throughout the book this year. And today's is adventures that center me. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it. And then I started thinking, okay, well, yeah, this is really easy. And I actually started at the center. And I was like, the thing that centers me completely is activities and snuggling with my amazing little granddaughters. So that was easy. And then I just worked my way out there. And things that used to center me, adventures that I used to find centering and relaxing, aren't so relaxing anymore. Like on the outside now is travel. I used to love traveling and the adventures of traveling. And now with COVID and everything, it's just it's a pain. It's like the thought of flying and going anywhere. It's just, I have second thoughts about it. And in the past, it was be like, no, drop of the hat, I was gone. So that was a fun one for today. Now, our SOAP framework, our free 30-day Get Up and Go challenge. This is our 10th since the beginning of COVID. April of 2020 was the first 30-plus day challenge. This is our 10th one. And today we are talking about and applying the SOAP framework. The SOAP framework is the framework that we use to talk about, and today I use relax soap because we were talking about and applying it to upside down, our emotional life. Remember, there's different areas and aspects of our life. You can divide your life up and think about it any way you want. I like to use something I learned from Tony Robbins decades and decades, literally almost 5 decades ago. And I'm sure he got it from Jim Rohn, who got it from, who knows, Napoleon Hill, probably. All personal development can be traced back to Carnegie's, the Ford's, Napoleon Hill, William What's-His-Face, etc. So, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution. And then this year in April, I added communication and confidence, because I think that they are core foundational things. And I'm doing some work in getting a coach. I've got a coaching program and stuff I'm participating in for that. So I'm like, might as well share the information with people as I learn it. That's the whole purpose of this little journaling, documenting my journey segment, is to share the things that I'm learning. So today we talked about the emotional guidance system and how we can apply that to the S, the O, the A, and the P, and use the SOAP framework to continually improve and increase our emotional intelligence, the way we deal with our feelings and emotions. Because as much as we like to think we're these rational, thoughtful human beings, that's just BS that we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better, because we're absolutely, positively, totally emotional beings. We feel things, we engage our emotions, and then we think about what it means to us, and then we respond and react accordingly. So I love the emotional guidance system. Learned it from Abraham Hicks, probably not until I was in my 40s, late 40s, early 50s. And so wish I had been introduced to it in my teens or 20s, because it would have made a huge impact on my life. And I'm curious, about how old people are when they come across it. I guess each of us are on our own journey, and we find things when it's right for us. Probably if I'd found it in my 20s, I would have said poof, and I wouldn't even have paid any attention to it, because I was busy living the life at that time that I thought I should be living. So, makes sense. That's it. That's all I've got. I've got my 6-year-old granddaughter coming for a couple of days in about, I don't even know, I hope an hour. No, yeah, in about an hour exactly. So I'm going to say sayonara, ending up having Christmas Eve here. So I was not planning on that. Was planning on going to my sister's, and my whole family would be gone, and I wouldn't have to deal with a meal or anything, and presents and Santa and the whole 9 yards. But that isn't happening. That's plans changed at the last minute. So I've got a gazillion things to do. If I can help you not get a tickle in my throat at the last minute in any way, let me know. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an amazing day.